Has Everything proudly presents 47-erella. It is based on the story of Cinderella with a plot twist. Let's tell you the story, shall we? Once upon a time, there was a young woman named 47-erella. 47-erella had 10 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Fiona, Ophelia, Ramona, Tanya, Yadina, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, and Naomi. All 10 of them constantly made fun of 47-erella. It made her do all the chores. 47, wench! Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all! Said Fiona, Ophelia, Ramona, Tanya, Yadina, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, and Naomi all together. One day, the king of 47ville's messenger arrives and says, "Hear ye, hear ye! The king of 47ville, who is kind, wise, caring in everything, his majesty, is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Septa Quadragen Toppling." Fiona, Ophelia, Ramona, Tanya, Yadina, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, and Naomi are overjoyed, and they pick out dresses to wear to the ball. But 47-erella feels left out. "He's going to marry me," said Fiona, the oldest stepsister. "No way, Fiona, wrong. He's going to marry me," said Ophelia. "Both of you are wrong. Prince Septa Quadragen Toppling is going to marry me," said Ramona. The rest of the 10 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters disagree and say, "All 3 of you are wrong. He's going to marry Prince Septa Quadragen Toppling is going to marry me." Later, 47-erella is so sad, distraught, and upset about not going to the ball and marrying Prince Septa Quadragen Toppling. "Whatever will I do?" she whined first. 47-erella's fairy godmother arrives and comforts her. There now, 47-erella. "I'll fix everything for you. Nobody will know it's you," she said. She then waves her magic wand. Because of that, 47-erella's chores are all done. But her fairy godmother is not done yet. She said, 47-erella, "Go fetch me a pumpkin and some mice." Luckily, 47-erella has 47 pumpkins and 94 mice, her little friends. 47-erella's fairy godmother waves her magic wand again to turn the 47 mice into a handsome coach, the 94 mice into horses, and then 47-erella's glows into a gown and crown, and a pair of slippers appear on her feet. "I've never seen such a septuple, quadragen tastic gown, and get it out of my glass slippers. Fairy godmother, how can I ever thank you enough?" said 47-erella, and then she climbs into the coach. Her fairy godmother says, "Well, you can't. But have fun, 47-erella, my dear. But I would warn you, return home before midnight, That's when the spell will be broken and everything will change back to the way it was before." And so, 47-erella accepted the warning. At the ball, the king of 47ville asks, "Wondering who to marry, Prince Septa Quadragen Toppling?" To which Prince Septa Quadragen Toppling responds, "Yes, father." 47-erella arrives at the ball just in time. Prince Septa Quadragen Toppling sees her, walks straight towards her, and says, "You must be 47-erella. May I please have this dance?" "Yes," said 47-erella, overjoyed, and so she and Princess Septa Quadragen Toppling dance happily together. Fiona, Ophelia, Ramona, Tanya, Yadina, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, and Naomi watch them jealously as they wanted Prince Septa Quadragen Toppling to fall in with them. they shout all together. But later, 47-year-old realized it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball, and she ran so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. The next day, the king of 47ville and Princetta Quadrigen Tumbling traveled all around the neighborhood, trying to find 47-year-old who captured Princetta Quadrigen Tumbling's heart and brought the glass slippers she lost with them. By the time they arrived, they knocked on the door of the house where 47-year-old and her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters lived. But instead of 47-year-old, they find Fiona, Ophelia, Ramona, Tanya, Irina, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, and Naomi. Princetta Quadrigen Tumbling then says, "Ladies, my father, the king of 47ville, and I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try on this glass slipper? Fiona is first, but her foot is too big. Ophelia is next, but her foot is too small." "Nonsense! It fits!" she said. The rest did the same thing, but none of their feet fit either. Suddenly, the king of 47ville and Princetta Quadrigen Tumbling, known as 47-year-old, was singing. "Princetta Quadrigen Tumbling, your majesty, is that you guys?" she hollered excitedly. 47-year-old, my dear daughter-in-law, we found you. "Oh," exclaims the king of 47ville, and the glass slipper fits, and the king of 47ville, Princetta Quadrigen Tumbling, and 47-year-old then lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, Andrews. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and everything, and buy our merchandise at everything.com. Take care. Bye. And now, Andrews Doers, Andrew Does Everything proudly presents 97-erella. It is based on the story of Cinderella with a plot twist. Let's tell you the story, shall we? Once upon a time, in a faraway land named 97ville, there was a young adult girl named 97-erella. 97-erella had 11 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Nina, Isabella, Natalia, Erica, Tasha, Irina, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, and Naomi. All 11 of them constantly made fun of 97-erella, made her do all the chores. 97, wench! Sweep the floors, wash the dishes and windows. Do it all, said Nina, Isabella, Natalia, Erica, Tasha, Irina, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, and Esme all together. One day, the king of 97ville's messenger arrives and says, "Hear ye, hear ye! The king of 97ville, his kind, royal majesty is going to throw a ball. And whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown, who is the best princess, shall marry his son, Princetta Quadrigen Tumbling." Nina, Isabella, Natalia, Erica, Tasha, Irina, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, and Naomi are overjoyed. They ran with huge excitement, and all of them picked out dresses to wear to the ball. But 97-erella feels left out. "He's going to marry me," said Nina, the oldest stepsister. "No way, Nina, I'm wrong. He's going to marry me," said Isabella. "Both of you are wrong. Princetta Quadrigen Tumbling is going to marry me," says Natalia. The rest of the 10 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters disagree and say, "All 3 of you are wrong. Princetta Quadrigen Tumbling is going to marry me." Later, 97-erella is so sad, distraught and upset about not going to the ball, marrying Princetta Quadrigen Tumbling. "Whatever will I do?" she whimpers. 97-year-old's fairy godmother arrives and comforts her. There now. 97-year-old, my dear. I'll fix everything for you. And you'll become a royal beauty princess. Nobody will know it's you, she said. She then waves her magic wand. And because of that, 97-year-old's chores are all done. But her fairy godmother is not done yet. She said, 97-year-old, go fetch me a pumpkin and some mice. Luckily, 97-year-old has 97 pumpkins and 194 mice. 97-year-old's fairy godmother waves her magic wand again to turn the 97 pumpkins into a Santa coach, the 94 mice into horses, and then 97-year-old's red clothes into a gown and crown, and even a pair of glass slippers appear on her feet. I've never seen such a fantastic gown, and get a load of my glass slippers. Fairy godmother, how can I ever thank you enough? 97-year-old said, and then she climbs into the coach. Her fairy godmother says, well, you can't, but have fun, 97-year-old, my dear, but I would warn you to return home before midnight. That's when the spell will be broken and everything will change back to the way it was before. And so, 97-year-old accepted the warning. At the ball, the king of 97ville said, wonder who to marry, Prince Septa Gentopling? To which Prince Septa Gentopling responded, yes, father. 97-year-old arrives at the ball just in time. Prince Septa Gentopling sees her, walks straight toward her, and says, you must be 97-year-old. May I please have this dance? Yes, said 97-year-old, overjoyed. And so, she and Prince Septa Gentopling dance happily together. Nina, Isabella, Natalia, Erica, Tanya, Irina, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, and Naomi watched them jealously as they wanted Prince Septa Gentopling to fall in love with them. They shout all together. But later, 97-year-old realizes it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball. And she ran so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. The next day, the king of 97ville and Prince Septa Gentopling traveled all around the neighborhood trying to find 97-year-old who captured Prince Septa Gentopling's heart and brought the glass slippers she lost with them. By the time they arrive, they knock on the door of the house where 97-year-old and her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters live. But instead of 97-year-old, they find her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters. Nina, Isabella, Natalia, Erica, Tanya, Irina, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, and Naomi. Prince Septa Gentopling then says, ladies, my father, the king of 97ville, and I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try on this glass slipper? Nina is first, but her foot is too big. Isabella is next, but her foot is too small. Nonsense! It fits! She said. The rest did the same, but none of their feet fit either. Suddenly, the king of 97ville and Prince Septa Gentopling noticed 97-year-old singing. She looked rather familiar. Prince Septa Gentopling, and your majesty, is that you? She hollered excitedly. 97-year-old, my dear daughter-in-law, we found you, exclaimed the king of 97ville. And the glass slipper fits. the king of 97 fell, Prince Septanana Jintupling, and 97 who transformed back into a princess, then lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, Andrew Stewards. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and Andrew Deserving, and buy our merchandise at andrewdeserving.com. Bye.